And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Worthy out there with Green. Then there's Petrovic. Then there's Robertson. And it's Mikan in at the center. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Kobe, Joel Embiid out there with Shawn Kemp. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's Robertson. Following the shot by Penny Hardaway. Worthy the pass to Robertson. Here's Mikan, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Minnesota's head coach. He thinks rebounding could be the X factor today. He told me it doesn't matter what they do in other areas if they get dominated on the glass. Yet he admitted it was a possibility against a team that puts so much effort into that element of the game. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Obviously getting better position on the boards is an issue. Kobe can't hit. Robertson against Hardaway. Robertson's shot is good. Robertson's got his second basket of the night.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Hardaway dishes to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open is Kemp. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Green. He can't get that one. Excellent D there from Wilkins. The pass to Hardaway. Back to Wilkins. Pass to Hardaway. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Robertson. After Penny Hardaway's bucket. Pass to Petrovic. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. We'll take a look at the Timberwolves. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Portland Trail Blazers, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Here's Petrovic following the basket by Kobe Bryant. The kick out to Worthy.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Worthy defending. Wilkins, the pass to Hardaway. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Mikan. Shoots over Embiid. Mikan, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Worthy. 6 to shoot. And there's the bucket from Petrovic.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Now, here's Kemp. 11 points last game. Here's Hardaway. It's tipped. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Worthy leading the charge. No good there. And Minnesota now the other way. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
And what makes Kobe next level? The instinct for the game. An ability to just see it before it happens.
Robertson with it. Now defended by Embiid. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's Mikan. And it's sent back by Kemp. Bryant with it. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Robertson outside. They get a hand on it. Embiid with the steal. Hardaway passes to Embiid. Misses the three. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Here's Lucas, and it's Portland with the rebound. Robertson outside. Worthy. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Lucas. Here's Houston, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step. Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Marbury, trains the three-pointer.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Houston, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Count that one.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Here's Marbury, defended by Hayward, and he comes up with the deuce.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one, sending it right over the top to the shooter.
And there's the pass to Hayward. Now here is Yao. Clock at 6. Pass to Hayward. Launches a three. That one misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Marbury passes to Greer. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough. to keep him out of rhythm. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Hayward. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Puts it up from 12. He can't get it to go. Now Portland takes it the other way. Tipped away. Leaps for it. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here's Irving. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And Marbury pulls it down. Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here is Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lucas. Here's Houston from beyond the arc and then some. Houston's got 7 points.
Gotta love seeing Houston get space there to shoot it from deep. He is one of the best from beyond the arc.
Greer passes to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Yao Ming. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Byron Scott, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
To Marbury. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
We've got Hardaway. Kemp is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Kobe. And it's Houston at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Passes it to Kobe. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Vikings got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Worthy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Bryant the pass to Embiid. Here's Houston. Back to Embiid. Over Mikan. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his first points of the night.
And this is what makes Embiid so dangerous. He makes stretching the floor look effortless.
Here's Scott. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. Scott's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers. There's the pass to Houston. And stolen by Worthy. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. And that one, good. Scott's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Back to Scott. Just 5 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Minnesota with the ball. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Houston, the pass to Kemp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there was foul.
Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hardaway against Robertson. The 9-foot shot. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 11 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Stolen by Wilkins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Here's Petrovic, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You talk about a tough cover. Petrovic just keeps himself in excellent condition and knows how to change pace there to draw fouls.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run. Here's Kobe, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Embiid kicks to Wilkins. Bryant dishes to Embiid. And it's Portland with the rebound. Wilkins got 7 rebounds in the game. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Robertson passes to Greer. Here's Petrovic. Big shot on the way. The putback. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Robertson against Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 11. Here's Greer. Portland again missing. Minnesota's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Lucas is checked in for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Portland. Finley comes in for Petrovic. Robertson outside. Pass to Mikan. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Pass to Mikan. Here's Greer. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Robertson. Over Hardaway. Poked away. And Gobert kicks to Finley. It's good from long range. Finley's got 8 points.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And here's Embiid. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Passes it to Greer. And there's the drive. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
It's good. Hardaway has got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Kobe with the steal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Now checked in for Embiid. Gordon Hayward comes in for Wilkins. And Irving subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Hayward. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Hayward's got his first bucket in this one.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Robertson dishes to Worthy. Drains it from 17 feet out.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Irving with the bounce pass. The pass to Kobe. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Marbury passes to Worthy. Portland moving the ball around. And the dunk by Worthy.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
Minnesota leading by 16. Outside Bryant. Back to Irving. Takes the 13-footer. The kick out to Bryant. Robertson with the steal. Pass to Finley. And it's Worthy in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Marbury missing. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Robertson outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Count it.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
And so it's Minnesota with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the floor.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Draymond Green is out there with Worthy. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Mikan in at the 5. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Worthy, the pass to Petrovic. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 20. Now here's Wilkins. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Minnesota making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Here's Hardaway. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Clock at 6. Robertson with the steal. Outside, Green. Driving to the basket.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Wilkins surveying the defense. Oh, Worthy with the block.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Wilkins. It's rebounded by Robertson.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Knocked loose. Embiid with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wilkins has got it. The fast break chance. It's stolen by Green. Hardaway against Robertson. Pass to Worthy. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Wilkins. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Outside, Green. Portland moving the ball around. Worthy kicks to Robertson. Over Hardaway. The shot by Robertson, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Worthy against Wilkins. Robertson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Hardaway dishes to Embiid. Passes to Houston. The 19-foot shot up again, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
And the pass to Robertson. Launches it. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Houston. The Trailblazers pull it in. Wilkins got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Offensive rebound. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
No good on the second free throw. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth. And this is the guy, Shawn Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
Outside, Green. Good D by Embiid. Minnesota leading by 21. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by Minnesota. And so Green will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Back to Scott. Here's Greer, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Houston, defended by Scott. Houston, the pass to Embiid, and it's good, 2 points. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Back to Scott. Here's Petrovic. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, he just has such great command of that area of the floor. Mikan puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Minnesota making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Portland. Finley comes in for Petrovic. And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 6 points.
Some close defense is not going to scare off Kyrie Irving. He gets in there, he's physical right back, and he gets the finish.
Back to Green. The dish to Gobert. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Hardaway finds Irving. Timberwolves passing it around. Kemp passes to Hardaway. And here's Irving. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Here's Scott. They kick it out to Green. Here's Greer. A rebound by Kemp. Kemp's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hardaway. Scott with the rebound. Trailblazers trailed by 21. And Finley gets it to go. He's got 10. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Embiid over Gobert. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Outside Wilkins. Irving passes to Hardaway. The shot. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Wilkins has got 15 points.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Finley gets the three-pointer to fall.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Minnesota calls timeout. Yao checked in for Embiid. Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Wilkins outside. No good with the triple.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Kobe's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Pass to Greer. Here's Marbury. 6 to shoot. Pass to Greer. A floater. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
He lobs it up.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Greer passes to Finley. Inside, Scott. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Worthy's checked in. Wilkins finds Kemp. Yao with it. Defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block. Here's Finley. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. Worthy's got his 4th assist in this one.
He has still not missed a shot. Where could they be today without it?
Wilkins passes to Irving. Trying to get open is Kemp. A nice shot by Yao. Yao's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And good luck creating effective coverage against the 7'6" guy. I'm not sure Yao notices the D inside.
And stolen by Yao. Irving looking over the floor. Over Scott. Here's Kemp. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now is out there with Kemp. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then there's Irving. And it's Bryant in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Irving against Robertson. And it's blocked. Gobert trying to get open. It's good on the putback. Gobert's got it back down to within single digits for Portland.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the basket by Kobe.
Yeah, nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Passes it to Mikan. Now Gobert. Here's Robertson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Yao Ming. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Embiid's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Green's checked in.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Back to Bryant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Worthy. Here's Mikan. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Kemp finds Wilkins. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trailed by 6. To the left wing. Worthy outside. Back to Robertson. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Bryant dishes to Kemp. Got a piece of it. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
Now, Draymond, a buzz right now with activity and making all kinds of subtle plays out there that are helping the club.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Hardaway's checked in for Irving. I now I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
And here's Portland. They're on a 14-4 run. Oh,
wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Hardaway kicks to Kobe. Here's Wilkins. Embiid trying to break loose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Robertson. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Wilkins.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Embiid, no good. And Worthy's got it here for Portland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And Embiid gets it to go.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Wilkins against Worthy. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Over Kemp. And the rejection by Embiid.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Hardaway passes to Kemp. Back to Hardaway. And it's Hardaway with the jam.
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
Worthy, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Green kicks to Robertson. No good again that time. Timberwolves leading by 7. And here's Bryant for 3. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the rejection by Embiid. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Kobe, the pass to Kemp. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Bryant. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Kemp slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Worthy finds Green. Here's Mikan, guarded by Embiid. Here's Mikan, down to 5 on the shot clock. Worthy from outside. Kemp's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bryant looking over the floor. Here's Wilkins, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw good from Wilkins.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Trailblazers trailed by 9. Robertson kicks it over to Worthy. The pass to Petrovic. Now here's Robertson. With the fadeaway. Minnesota with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Bryant. Embiid, the pass to Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Bryant has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Robertson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway. That free throw missing.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Outside Kemp. Worthy against Wilkins. Back to Kemp. Kobe, the pass to Hardaway. Offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Robertson passes to Greer. Portland no good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Embiid kicks to Hardaway. The teardrop falls in. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Outside Worthy. Here's Greer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Joel Embiid.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Timberwolves. Smith comes in for Bryant. Petrovic is checked in for Portland.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
The free throw drops for Robertson. Now Hardaway. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.